In this video, I'm going to show you the fastest and easiest way to start generating leads for your real estate business using ChatGPT. So I'm in my ChatGPT, and the first thing I'm going to do is click on this black icon to activate voice mode. This is just a lot faster than manually typing out your prompts. I'm a realtor. I want you to create a compelling lead generation campaign on social media targeting my sphere of influence. I want you to ask me whatever questions necessary so that you can create personalized content that speaks to them directly. Ask me the questions one at a time.
Absolutely. Let's dive in. To start, could you tell me a bit more about the demographics and interests of your sphere of influence? For example, are they primarily young families, first-time home buyers, or maybe investors?
They're primarily young families moving up.
Got it. That definitely helps narrow things down. Next, could you share what key motivations or pain points these young families typically have when looking to upgrade their homes? For instance, are they focused on better school districts, more space, or a specific neighborhood vibe?
It's mostly they're moving out of the city and they're looking for more of a suburban community with more space and better school districts and just more of a family-friendly neighborhood.
Perfect. That gives us a great direction. Now, could you tell me what kind of content or messaging has resonated with them in the past? For example, do they respond well to success stories, neighborhood highlights, or practical tips about the moving process?
I think it's mostly the envisioning of their new life. So that emotional style content where they can really picture that next move and what it would feel like.
Awesome. That definitely sets the tone. Now, it would be helpful to know what platforms you're planning to focus on for this campaign. Are you leaning more towards Facebook, Instagram, or maybe another platform where your sphere is most active?
Let's focus on Facebook. That's where most of my sphere is.
Great. That helps narrow it down even further. Lastly, do you have any specific offers or lead magnets in mind, like a free guide, a home valuation, or a webinar? Anything that you think would be particularly enticing for these young families?
Whatever is easiest for them to raise their hand. So you tell me.
Perfect. We can definitely keep it simple and enticing. I'll craft some content that invites them to explore their dream suburban lifestyle with minimal effort. If you think of anything else or want to tweak the approach, just let me know.
Okay, so what I need from you now is give me a prompt that I can copy and paste into the image generation tool to create the actual image of the post.
Absolutely. Here's a prompt you can use for the image generation tool. Create a warm and inviting image of a young family enjoying a spacious suburban home with a beautiful backyard. Include elements like children playing, parents relaxing, and a neighborhood with greenery and good schools. Add text overlay that says, envision your family's new life in the suburbs in elegant, friendly font. The overall vibe should be hopeful, family-oriented, and welcoming. Feel free to tweak any details as needed.
Okay, so now I'm going to exit voice mode and I'm going to copy this prompt that it just gave us. And then I'm going to scroll over to images on the left menu, click on images. And now I'm going to paste the prompt that we just got to create the image. And I'm going to click on submit. All right, so there's our image. That's pretty great. Envision your family's new life in the suburbs. So now I'm going to add my branding. Now, one thing that's really powerful with the image generation tool is if you don't get exactly what you want out of the gate, you can actually modify the image instead of starting over from scratch. So I'm just going to click on this little plus icon, go to add photos and files, and I'm going to find my headshot and my logo. Now, if you don't have a personal logo, of course, you can use your brokerage logo. So I've added those two images, and then I'm just going to say add my branding with the images attached and my brokerage name eXp Realty. All right, so there's the updated image. Pretty good with my branding, my photo, and my brokerage info. Now, one thing that I probably would change here is just make the title a little bolder. It's a little bit too subtle. So I'm going to say make the title bolder and more prominent. All right, so that's a little bit better. The title is punchier, it's a little bolder, it stands out more. So the reason why this is so effective is because you're creating an image that speaks to that demographic, that person, that dream lifestyle, what they're envisioning in their next home. And you're painting a vivid picture. You've got the kids playing, the dog, the sprinkler, the playground in the background. This is all happening on a subconscious level. It's very powerful because you're entering the conversation that people are having in their own mind. And that's what creates great marketing and powerful lead generation. So once you're happy with it, just click on it and then go to save on the top right. And then you can just post it on whatever social platform you're focused on. And again, this is going to tailor the content depending on the social platform you're focused on. So there's an example of how you can generate real estate leads using ChatGPT. Now, if you got value out of this video, consider joining my free AI community for realtors. There's a link in the description. You can click that link and you'll get instant access to my ChatGPT course. Look forward to seeing you inside.